Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watch watching them candles profits while I'm still in my sand making profit. They used to watch me move them packets. Stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profit. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Him make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? They make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profit. That TTG money gang. They making profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day it was. I told you this was coming. I told you guys, do not allow yourself to get lulled to sleep. Because I told you this week was going to be a big one. I told you that this was the time to prepare. This is the time to not get lulled to sleep. You got to keep your head on a swivel because the volatility was going to increase as we get closer to the big events. What are the big events? Inflation data and the Fed meeting and interest rate hikes. But today, it wasn't our central bank. It wasn't our interest rates that sent the markets to the downside. It was something different. It was Canada's central bank. Canada's central bank came out and they raised interest rates by 25 basis points today as they're fighting inflation. They're actually had inflation in the month of April actually went up for the first time in 11 months. And the central bank had to come out and now they're raising rates again, 25 basis points here this month. They said we're probably going to raise rates again in the month of July as well. So Canada, now their interest rates are not as high as ours. They were just at 4.75. We're higher than that. So they have a little bit ways to go to catch up to us. But the point is that they're raising and they weren't expected to raise. And that kind of took the tech stocks and they sent them in a little bit of a tizzy and sent them started to move to the downside. That's why your tech stocks sold off today. People getting a little nervous, getting a little anxious about what's to come the following week. Is the Fed going to raise interest rates now? These tech stocks have had a massive rally to start off this year of 2023. The NASDAQ has led us higher. It's been the Apples, the Microsofts, the Alphabets, the Amazons, the Nvidias, the AMDs, the Teslas of the world. Those are the stocks that have run to the upside. But those are the stocks, minus Tesla, had its own catalyst today. But those are the stocks that all got crushed today. Okay. AMD, Nvidia, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, Snowflake, Datadog, Roblox, all of them trading significantly to the downside. And today was a day where nobody was expecting this type of a pretty heavy sell-off in some of these big tech names. There's a lot of profit taking stepped in. I think people looked at it and said, well, the Canadian Central Bank raised rates and they weren't supposed to. What happens if we raise rates and we weren't supposed to? Let's go to the interest rate sensitive sector, technology, and let's start to take some profit off the table because they're up huge this year. That's exactly what stepped in and what happened today in some of those big tech names. That created more volatility, that created more opportunity, and that created not one, not two, but three monster trades for us inside True Trading Group. Three bangers, three completely different trading types, three different trading styles, three different type of securities, a lot of different varieties in how members were able to make money today in True Trading Group. And that's going to be the core theme of this live stream. The core theme of this live stream is going to be all about how to make money in any market environment, because today was a perfect example of just that. Myself and the moderators in True Trading Group hit some home runs today, but they were all very, very, very different trades. Short on a mid cap, long call options on a large cap, and then trading a small cap. Three very different type of trades, three very different trade setups, three very different trading styles, but all three massive money makers. We're going to recap those trades from today to show you how you can make money in any market environment, but also talk about how we plan on making money tomorrow and what we're doing to prepare ourselves for next week. Because next week is going to be massive. You've got the CPI data, the PPI data, and the Fed meeting all within a 48-hour time frame. So you better believe, oh, look at this, $9,287 profit today. That's an Ayo Escondido Grilling. Congratulations. That's a big day. Great job. I love it. Congratulations. I told you. See, you guys thought maybe that I was just making this stuff up. You thought I was kidding when I said members had a big day in chat today, because it was not one, not two, but three bangers. I've got some special guests that are going to come on and they're going to break down trades of the day with me so they can help me show you guys how to make money in any market environment. But then, yes, we will talk about how we're going to make money going forward. What's up, folks? My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. We're the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there that exists. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live right here for free. Where myself, other TTD Pro trading moderators, you're going to meet 2 of them here in just a moment, as well as other special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, analysis, and commentary that can help you become better traders. That can help you make money. Plain and simple. That's why you're here. That's why you're spending time with me at 8:30 in the evening on the East Coast, or if you guys are 5:30 in the evening on the West Coast, or anywhere that you're watching this overseas. We have members in 115 different countries in True Trading Group. Regardless of what it is, you could be doing a lot of other things with your time right now, but instead you're here. You're here to get educated, to get trade ideas, and to get some knowledge, to build a skill that can help you make money. That's exactly what our goal is here at True Trading Group. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these streams. Why should you listen to any of this stuff I'm going to share with you here tonight? Good question. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. My first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world reach their goals of profitability. Like I said, we have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community when you guys join the TTG family. But we're the fastest growing and highest rated because we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, with live workshops, individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, for all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, also long-term investing. We cover all of it at True Trading Group. You see, we take that university level curriculum, which is a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York, and we pair that with today's top financial tools. Tools that would normally cost you $5,000 a year if you were to go to the companies directly to pay for a subscription to their tool or their product or service, whatever it is that they're offering. I know that's a lot of money, but I really think that you need these tools. They give you more information. They help you make better decisions. Therefore, they increase your chances of success. We have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. This way, it saves you around $5,000 and gives you access to the tools that I think that you all need. You also get access to all of the members of True Trading Group, the most helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. And of course, the trade alerts. Trade alerts for myself and the rest of the moderators at TTG that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So like I said, if you are new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash the like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. I got a great live stream in store for you guys here tonight. Like I said, we're going to be talking about trades of the day today, not 1, not 2, but 3, and also what we expect from the market going forward for the rest of the week. And then what is our game plan for CPI and the Fed, and we're going to discuss that as well. But I told you all on Sunday, okay? I told you guys all on Sunday. And again, for those people that are just joining us, if you guys are just joining us from the Stock Master app, no matter, we're talking about no matter what's going on in the markets, okay, no matter what, this is how you make money in the markets and in trading right now, okay? All right, so like I said, people that are joining us from the Stock Master app, welcome. Okay, if you're joining us from the Stock Master app, welcome. We're talking about how to make money in the markets right now. Banger of a day today, 3 different home run trades, 3 completely different trading styles, 3 completely different trade types that we were able to execute today in chat. But I told you all on Sunday, if you caught my live stream on Sunday, I told you that this week that it was dangerous to let yourself get lulled to sleep. Those are the exact words that I use on the live stream, that it was dangerous to get lulled to sleep, to stay on your toes, that this week was going to be absolutely crucial for preparation. And as we get closer to the end of the week, that you would see volatility increase and there would be more opportunity, especially going into next week. And guess what? Again, not because I'm a psychic or I'm some know-it-all, but because I've got nearly 2 decades of professional experience, I was correct. And those that were paying attention got to reap the reward, because today in chat, what started off as a very slow Monday and Tuesday, it was an awkward moment in the markets because it was uncomfortable going long, right? It was uncomfortable going long because stocks were so extended, but you weren't getting paid to be short at the same time. So Monday and Tuesday made for a pretty challenging trading environment, and it was pretty boring. And I told you, don't get lulled to sleep because of that. Get your game plans ready, keep your head on a swivel, be prepared to react, not predict. And as a result, we hit it out of the park today. 3 bangers in chat. Like I said, 3 different styles, 3 different ways to make money. This is not going to slow down. This is only going to increase as we get into next week. I hope you enjoyed the last 2 days of the calm before the storm. That's what we've been calling it. That's what we've been saying, that this is the calm before the storm. And I hope you got your prep work done, because if you did, you're going to be ready to make money. And if you didn't, you're going to be more prone to lose money. I know True Trading Group members are ready. I know that they're ready. And it's imperative that if you are following this channel, if you're here right now, I'm not telling you that I have all of the answers. Let me make myself clear. I'm not telling you I have all the answers all the time. I'm not telling you that I'm going to be right 100% of the time. I'm not accurate 100% with every trade or every prediction that I have, because I'm not. Nobody is 100 for 100. Okay. But let me tell you something. Over 2 decades, I've been right far more often than I've been wrong. My win rates, I don't know, mid or high 70s at this point. Overall, as a group with our 9 professional different trading moderators, cumulatively as a group, we have a win rate of just around 80% of going on the last 4 years. It's not just me that's been spot on right now, guys. It's all of our mods. It's all of the mentors that are inside True Trading Group. It's all of the educators. They're all trained by True Trading Group. We hire our moderators and our educators from within. They're all trained by True Trading Group. So it's not a surprise, or at least it shouldn't be a surprise, that we're all doing well together. We support one another. And that carries into the group, and it allows our members to make money, or at least give them a very real chance of making money. And I'll show that, and I'll prove that to you guys right now. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. If you're a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders because of TTG, just go ahead right now and type the number 1 inside chat. Like I said, if you are a member and you're making money and you're becoming better traders, go ahead right now and just type the number 1 inside chat right now. Again, if you're a member and you guys are making money. Now, if you're not a member, pay attention to how many people are typing the number 1 on this side of the screen. Look at all these people. Look at everybody that's typing the number 1 right now. These are real people making money. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe it's a time of year, or the volatility that coming down the pipe that we have here. But I'm seeing a lot of ads online for other groups for special indicators and special secrets for all sorts of stuff. I don't know. Have you guys noticed that? Have you noticed this uptick in your social media feed of 10 minutes a day, or this one special indicator. Ooh, this AI bot. They claim to have this special secret that nobody else knows about. Well, let me tell you something. Newsflash. Sorry to burst your bubble. There is no such thing as a super top secret special indicator that's going to do all of the work for you. What's up, Ari? What's up, buddy? Okay. There's no special top secret indicator that's going to do all the work for you. Okay. You're not just going to sit there, wait for a signal, and you'll know exactly when to buy and when to sell, and your win rate's going to be 90%. It doesn't exist. Now, a lot of people want it to exist, but it doesn't. That's your desire for instant gratification. That's laziness. That's you looking for get-rich-quick schemes. That's you trying to avoid putting in any type of effort to learn a skill that can genuinely and actually change the course of your life and your family's life. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. Anyone that tells you otherwise is lying to you. And don't get me wrong, there are some great indicators that are out there, and you can use them, obviously, as long as you understand what you are doing. But in order to understand what you are doing, you must be educated. There is no plug-and-play indicator where you just follow some blinking light on your screen. You have to get educated. And immediately people back off when I say that. When I say you got to get educated, people back off because they think that there is one. They think there is some special top secret indicator. It has to exist. My brother's wife's cousin's co-worker's brother has one. I saw some guy on YouTube saying that there is one. I should have just bought that guy's indicator when he offered it to me for $5,000. It's all garbage. People get so disheartened or disillusioned when you hear put in an effort. When you hear that, put in an effort, because they think that means 20, 30, 40, 50 hours a week to do this. So people hold off. They hold off on making an effort because they don't understand what an effort means in this context. There's a sliding scale when it comes to this. For example, if you just want to learn how to trade, you want to like kind of dip your toe in the market, you want to learn about stocks, you want to learn how to trade options, or you want to maybe, try to supplement your income and make some extra money on the side, just give me a couple hours a week. I don't know, give me 3 to 5 hours a week over the course of your TGD membership. I believe that's all you guys need to get started and make some progress and get to your goal. But if you want to fire your boss, if you want to trade full time, you want to earn a living off of your trading, well, obviously that's going to require a lot more of a time commitment. Also, nobody says that you have to make this decision right this second. Like, you can dip your toe in the water first, understand what's going on, at least understand it enough so that you understand even how to follow and how to take trade alerts. I'm not even talking about like our trade alerts. Like, I know there's a lot of trade alert services that are out there, but there's a lot of garbage that's out there. There's a lot of trade alerts that send you an alert on to buy, and then you're just left to just, to the wind. You need to learn how to understand alerts and how to like deviate them when something is actually going wrong. Otherwise, you're just going to be a deer in headlights. You're dead. You want to understand this so that nobody can pin you against the wall. Nobody has control over you. You can make decisions on your own because you understand what's taking place. You understand what's the best thing to do, what's the best position to put yourself in. I want you to understand those things. That's what we do here. That's our mission. It's to help empower the retail trader. And to do it, you have more tools, you've got more resources, you've got more education, you got more mentorship opportunities that we offer than any other company out there for a fraction of what they charge. And you know what? We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews, been in business since 2016, 2017. And we have members in over 115 different countries. You saw how many people on here are actually making money when I asked. I say we're doing a pretty damn good job of getting after that goal. And now listen, I'm also not trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass either, because not everybody in True Trading Group is making money. There are people in True Trading Group that are still struggling, and we recognize that. And the people that you saw that are making money, guess what? They didn't just come on here and sign up to chat and start our program and just instantly start making money overnight, because that's not how this works either. I don't know anything about trading, but I want to think he can help step by step. I don't know anything about training. Terry, you're 1,000% correct that I can help you step by step. I know everything there is to know about training, and I think I'm doing a damn good job of it. Members of True Trading Group, what do you think? Do you think that I can help Terry step by step? Do you think that the training that we provide in True Trading Group can help Terry get to where she wants to be or where he wants to be? I'm not sure. I can't see your profile pic. So you guys go ahead and tell me. So members of True Trading Group, what do you think? Before I found TGG, oh, this is a member. Before I found TGG, I was alone without anyone that could talk to or share opportunities with. I'm so grateful I found this amazing community of traders. Thank you all at TTG. Yes, absolutely. There it is. Terry, pay attention to the comments that you see coming through chat right now. Pay attention to the comments, because of course I can sit here and I can tell you that I think that I can help you step by step. It's a whole nother for you to hear it from people that I have actually helped step by step, that I've actually received the training that they get at True Trading Group, that you will get at True Trading Group. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to them. Hear what their experiences have been like. See if the training has helped them progress and reach their goals. Okay? Like I said, not everybody's going to be successful. You know, some of the people that you saw that were typing number one that said, I'm making money, some of them struggled at first. Some of them struggled up until just recently. But guess what? We leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. We actually just did a 2-hour red to green workshop. We do one every month. We leave no trader behind. This is where members that are struggling, they can submit to us questions, comments, issues they're having a problem with, and we'll go over and cover those topics in a 2-hour live workshop. We do that every single month, totally free. You don't have to pay for it. I understand we can't have a 100% success rate, but that doesn't mean I can't shoot for it. But again, we must be doing something right, because we have a 78% retention rate. Our refund rate is only 2.49%. So we must be doing something right. Tonight, I'm going to bring on two moderators that are going to help me break down the trades of the day because, like I said, today there were three of them. 3 trades of the day, 3 bangers. We're going to show you today. We're going to give you 3 different examples of how you can make money in the market regardless of what anything else is happening or regardless of what's going on. This is how you make money in any market environment no matter what. Before we get started, though, I want to see something. I'd like to see real quick first how many people are on here that are not members of True Trading Group, guys. Do me a favor and type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Groups. Go ahead and do me a favor. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I would love to see who here is with us this evening that's not part of the group. All right, we got Sean, Thomas, Audrey, Jose, Cosmic Kamikaze, Escondido. Got to go. Just came in. Tell us you got a $9,000 day, and then you got to go. See you, man. All right, cool. So a handful of people here that are new. So like I said, all right, everyone that's here that's new, welcome. You guys are in store for one hell of a stream. But before I bring on the other TTG mods to discuss their trades and honestly, what comes next for us, I do have to welcome Sean. We did just get a new member here, Sean, that just joined. We Innocent, Jorge, Terry, Gilbert, Iron God. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. So guys, welcome Sean. Sean is the newest member of the team, newest member of the group. So guys, go ahead and welcome Sean. Sean's the newest member of the TTG family. You know what? I was going to wait to discuss this a little bit later, but honestly, there's a lot of things that are coming up here next week. Guys, don't go anywhere. In a few minutes, we're going to recap 3 months of trades today, how we made money. We're going to discuss how we're going to make money here tomorrow. But first, I want to explain how you guys can take advantage of and give yourself a shot at something real. This is your chance to sign up for something that I think can truly help you reach your goals, as TTG members can all attest to. And I'm going to give it to you guys for 59% off. We're going to do this for the next 10 people. Then the price is – we're going to do this for the next 10 people. All right. Then the price is going to be moved up here at midnight or once 10 people join, whichever one of those 2 things happens first. Okay. This will only be for the next 10 people. Okay. Now, when you go to ttgoffer.com, the price is going to say $2,212. All right. $2,212. You must manually enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, then the price drops down to just $897. That is a 59% discount. You must manually enter the coupon code TTG121. Again, that is TTG121. Click apply code, and the price will drop all the way down to $897. Normally, it will say $2,212. If you don't enter that coupon code, that's what you're going to pay. Don't do that. I'm giving you that coupon code, TTG121, so you get a 59% discount. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Let me tell you guys what you actually get with True Trading Group so you fully understand what the $897 is going to get you. That's a 59% discount. You get all of our courses and all of our tools. It's an all-inclusive membership. Okay. We're like the Netflix of trading communities. You're going to get our entire 22 course curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. You get access to all of it. There are no VIP courses. There's no upsell for courses. You don't join and there's these extra special courses that cost more money. We don't play games like that. We don't sell you half the solution. You get access to all of them. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with the Squawk Box feature, congressional trading data, insider trades, TradingView's premium charting software. The Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform every day, so you guys can use it. ET&A's simulator lets you practice stocks, options, crypto futures with fake money, but with real-time data. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, analyst ratings, detailed watch list every day from the moderators with buy points and exit points, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, analyst ratings. I don't know if I said that already or not. All of this is included for the $897. That's 59% off. Those things, if you pay for them on your own, $5 grand. $5,000 a year if you guys want those tools that I just named off to you. They're all included when you join TTG. You have to enter the coupon code TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com, use that code, enter it, type it in, and the price drops to $8.97. I also offer a double your money back guarantee with this membership, folks. I stand behind the platform that we have created. I believe, I'm going to sneeze. I believe strongly in the platform that we've created and its ability to help you guys reach your goals. So here's the deal. This is how it works. Anyone that joins True Trading Group, you'll pay $8.97, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group at your own pace, on your own schedule. You have all year to do this. I'm not saying you got to do this within 40 days, within 30 days or 14 days. You have all year. Do those things. If you can make back $850 at least one time during your membership, I will give you back $1,794. That's double what you paid to join the platform. I can do that because we've only had to give a refund to about 2.49% of all users, and 78% of our members renew their membership. Now, if 2.49% of our members get a refund, that's why I can offer you a double your money back refund. If our refund rate was 20% or 15%, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. We'd go out of business. But 78% of our members renew their membership. That's why I can offer you this. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code, price drops, sign up, you're good to go. It's available for the next 10 people. All right, available for the next 10 people. If you guys are previous members or your current trials or previous trials, you must send a text message to 786-505-4049. Again, that's 786-505-4049. Send a text to that phone number. We must whitelist your email address so that you guys can get the $8.97 price point. Is $8.97 per month or for the year? Asks Reginald Jones. That's for the year, brother. $8.97 for the entire year. That's it. You get access to all of those things that I just mentioned to you, all of our courses, all of those tools, all of our trade alerts for one entire year, and I back it up with a double your money back guarantee. If you can't make back $8.97 at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you back double your money. That's the deal. Honestly, I put my money where my mouth is. Nobody else is willing to do that because nobody else is as confident in their ability to help you guys become successful. They might be confident in their own trading ability, but a trader being successful and a trader helping other traders become successful are two very, very, very different things. Many of you may have even experienced that on your own, where you might have joined another group, you watch some other trader make money, but then you keep losing and you can't figure out why that is. Just because we make money, if you don't make money, that means we still failed you. You're joining us not so you can watch other people make money. You're joining us so you can make money. And that's why we base your money back guarantee, your double your money back guarantee. That's why we base it on your P&L. You can make back $897 at least one time during your membership after going through the courses, pass the quizzes, and 10-1 study group. $1,794 coming back your way. Choice is yours. I can't make the decision for you. I can offer you the opportunity. I told you on Sunday that this was going to happen. I told you not to get lulled to sleep. On last night's live stream, I told you not to get lulled to sleep. That it was the calm before the storm. Then all of a sudden, here we go. Markets open, tech gets crushed. Right? Tech gets crushed. You guys got to keep your head on a swivel. There you go. Thomas Shelley says, I just made $897 just this week. To be honest, I'm stuck between you and Nick Chain. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. But members of True Trading Group, what do you think? Okay, members of True Trading Group, do you think Reginald should join Nick Chain or True Trading Group? Members or people, what do you think? Obviously, Reginald, they're going to tell you us because they're members of True Trading Group. Of course, they're going to tell you yes. Of course, they're going to tell you yes. Yes. Okay. Terrific says, I made my entire year fee on one trade. That was Glenny's Rocket Mortgage trade, RKT. Yeah, that was a swing trade from one of our other moderators. That's not on here tonight. I forgot about Rocket, though. That was another banger of a trade that we had on Rocket Mortgage. A beautiful swing trade on Rocket Mortgage. Great job, Great job, Glennie. Really great job, Glennie. All right. So there you guys have it. All right. All right, guys. So again, ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTD121. All right, folks. With that being said, let's roll things on over to the bulk and the meat of this live stream. What I would like to do here real quick, I want to go over trades of the day with you. We'll talk about how we made some money here this week. How we made money today. How we made money here today. 3 different trades, 3 completely different trading types, 3 completely different trading styles. One was a small cap trade to the long side. Another was a mid cap trade short. And the other was a call option on a large cap. So 3 completely different type of trades. Okay. Now, what I'll do first, before I bring on and introduce you guys to the other moderators of True Trading Group, what I will do is I will go ahead and I will cover my trade first, where I made my money today. Let me go back up. I'll pull up my charts. And let's do it. MGOL. So MGOL, this was trade of the day for me. Okay. Way to go, Kathleen Duke, 197% gain on options today for Kathleen Duke. That is insane. Congratulations, my boy Colton Brown, 28% gain on MGOL, 52% gain on Unity options. Great job. Congrats. I love TGD. It's the best of the best, says Jim Knox. You're damn right we are. Let's head on over to the charts. I want you guys to understand this trade setup. This is a textbook trade setup. I want you guys to learn this. I teach it to you guys. It's called the TTD triangle. It's an afternoon TTD triangle, and it's set up for us beautifully. Now, MGOL gave you this little push there in the morning. I wasn't even paying attention to the stock in the morning, and then a member brought this stock to my attention. This stock was not even initially on my watch list, but this is the point of trading in a group. When you trade in a group, okay, if I only have 2 eyeballs, I can't look at 1,000 stocks all at once. But if I have thousands of members that are all educated, they all know what to look for, chances are we're never going to miss a setup. And I had a member bring this setup to my attention, and I pulled it up on my screen, and I was like, wow, this actually looks really damn good. Let's take a deeper look at this. I love this setup. We took the trade long. It ended up being a banger for us, like, I don't know, 38% gain, something like that, long at $2. My final take profit was $2.75. Okay. In at $2 at $2.02 was my actual fill. Out at $2.75. What is that? 36%, 38%, 36%, something like that. 36%, I think. Let's go through the setup. I want you to understand fully the premise behind this trade so that when next time you see one of these, you're going to be able to capitalize on this move, on this setup. Okay. Now, the lesson that I want you to take from this is when a stock breaks through the high of the day with the heaviest volume of the day, the chances are greater that the prior high is going to start acting as support. But you want to look for other indicators to also line up with that prior high to give you the confidence that it's going to hold that support to give you a buy zone. So when I draw a line across this level here of the prior high, we also go to a daily chart and we take a look at this line on the daily chart. And does this line have relevance on the daily chart? Well, on the daily chart, you can see it used to be a big level of support until it was broken there back in March. And then you see it became resistance. And now you just plowed through that level in the intraday with the heaviest volume of the day. So now when I go back to the intraday, that's the daily chart you're looking at right now. But when we go back to the intraday, okay, so we just, a couple of pennies off, about 5 cents off, adjust that line for intraday. And you see there's the current high of the day. We get up and retest that high of the day. And then we break through it. And as soon as you break through it, what I want you to really focus on, and we'll move that message on the bottom of the screen real quick, Joe, so we can just see the volume, please. You guys can see here at the bottom of the screen, look at the volume bars that came in on the break through the high of the day. By far the heaviest volume of the day. It's not even close. More than double your previous volume bars to there, guys. I mean, look at this volume. I mean, this is the heaviest volume bar of the day by far. When you see that, that increases the likelihood that this previous level, this previous high of the day, starts acting as support. So what do? You look to see, wait for the stock to pull back towards that level on decreasing volume. So just as important as it is for the volume to be increasing on the way through that level, you want it decreasing on the way back to that level. And then here comes the pullback. There comes the pullback back into this level. And look at the volume. See how the volume is considerably lighter? Half. Look at the volume on the pullback. Half what the volume was when you broke through that level. That's exactly what I love to see. I stepped in right there with a bid 202. Bang. There's the long 202. So we take the long there. We're filled at 202. The stock went as low as I think $1.96, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we went to $1.96. We took the long at 202. Okay, there's the long at 202. There's the previous resistance. We're long the stock because now we're going to see if this level acts as support. And this, my friends, is what we call a TTG triangle. That is what we call this setup. You now put in a series of consecutive lower highs that form a downtrend resistance line. Here comes the downtrend resistance line, and that downtrend resistance line creates the triangular pattern. So see the triangular pattern that you see here? This is a triangle pattern. Okay, this is what I call a TTG triangle. For those of you that are experienced traders, it is a specific variation of the common ABCD setup. I call it a TTG triangle when specific criteria are met. There's the entry at 202. We test it one more time for good measure. You can see clear as clear can be. This level now acting as an area of support, and the rest is absolutely history. Okay, the rest is absolutely history. The stock just absolutely rips face, and we are just ripping profits off into the closing bell. And my final take profit off the table at $2.75 in the after hour session from the 202 long. Guys, this is absolutely picture perfect textbook setup. Learn it, study it, recognize it, trade it. One of my favorite setups to trade. It's one of my favorite patterns. I teach it to all of our members of True Trading Group. I just gave you a crash course in it. This is trade of the day for me. Small cap, long, to the upside. In True Trading Group, we trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, stocks, options. We do it all. And this is trade of the day for small caps. We've also got mid caps. We've also got large caps coming up here for you folks as well. So congratulations, all my members that took this trade with me. If you guys hit it, if you made money on MGOL, sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. You know, I love to know. So tell me about it. If you guys killed it, I want to know. You know, I love it when the whole team hits. Congratulations, all of the members that capitalized on this trade. It doesn't matter what's going on in the markets, up, down, left, right, sideways. We're making money. So congratulations again, guys, members of TTG. Beautiful textbook setup. We capitalized on it. We absolutely killed it, knocked it out of the park. That's home run number one of the day. Next up, guys, we're going to go from smallest to biggest. Small cap, then mid cap, then large cap. So my TTG fam, I'd like for you all to give a big warm welcome to another one of our trading mods, the culprit or the destructor of Roblox. I don't even know what we call it. I think the Roblox queen, maybe. One of the favorite stocks of hers to trade. Everybody give a big ayo to Jessica Woodard.
Ayo.
She is.
How's it going?
Jessica's killing mid caps while she's in the car, picking up her sister from the airport, doing this. She got her kids are going crazy, and she's ripping profits off on Roblox. Impressive, Jess.
What's crazy is how I found, okay, so on my watch list this morning, I had Sunrun long and Roblox short, and I was busy with Sunrun long this morning, and so I did get lulled to sleep with my Roblox short, and then Run was not breaking the high day. So I was joking around on the mic about like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to put Sunrun in timeout and I'm going to go visit Roblox. So then I was like, oh shoot, Roblox. So I went back to Roblox and I was like, okay, like we're still weak in intraday trading. And on my watch list, every morning we post a pre-market watch list. And I put on my watch list that Roblox was weak. It had broke the 50-day and it actually broke the 100-day moving average pre-market. And I told members I wanted to see 40-50 become resistance on Roblox. Okay, and we actually broke briefly above that on Roblox. We went up to like, I don't know, I think 41 or something. I don't even know exactly.
Yeah, right around 41. And I'll just
Yeah.
throw the level out for people, and you guys can see. I mean, it's yesterday. It was a beautiful support level for the stock yesterday.
Yep.
If you see on my screen, Jess, I've got like the level drawn up on my screen. Like you see, it was previous support yesterday, and then with the gap down today, we kind of pushed right up into it, and then bang, beautiful retest of resistance now.
Yeah, and during that time, I was trading run long, right? Okay, so during this time that RBLX was consolidating, I was trading run long while the market was pushing. Okay, so mind you, we were long something. And then when I was joking around about putting run in timeout, I peeked over at RBLX and I'm like, dang, it's still weak. But I wanted to confirm that weakness because we had briefly broke above the 50-day and we were trying to hold, but we were kind of like in a no man's land for like 41 is not really, yes, it was yesterday's support, but like it's not a huge level, right? So like I was like, I want to see that 50-day really break again. And you can see on the intraday chart, we broke the 50-day moving average. I got on the mic and I was like, okay, so we broke that level. Let's see if we can retest. So it retested that level. And on the retest, I got short Roblox. Mike, we have a new member.
Christopher, welcome. Guys, welcome Christopher. Christopher is the newest member of the group. We have 9 spots now remaining. Everybody welcome Christopher. So guys, Christopher, welcome to the fam. 9 spots left, 59% discount. It's good until midnight or the next 9 people, whichever one of these happens first. All right. So go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. You have to manually type in that coupon code and then click apply code. The price will then drop down to $897. That is a 59% discount. And guys, don't forget, we offer a double your money back guarantee. That's my challenge to you. Okay. You're going to put up $897. I'll put up $897. Okay. That's a deal. I know I talk a big game on these live streams. We back it up with our own money. If you can't make back $897 at least one time during your membership, after going through the courses, the quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you back $1,794. That is double what you guys paid to become a member of True Trading Group.
Yeah, awesome. Welcome, Christopher. I just wanted to do that before I got into the whole trade.
Yes. No, thank you.
So when we broke that average, we went back to retest VWAP, but not only was that VWAP, right above that level sat your 50-day moving average. Okay. So when we retested that level, we also retested it on decreasing volume. Okay. So I entered that trade short. I got on the mic and honestly, like my risk in this trade was like 26 cents, 24 cents, something. Yeah, my risk was, my stop was 40.60. So my risk was 24 cents, right?
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, because if we broke back above that 50-day moving average, I was just going to exit the trade, right? Because you had a lot of other things sitting there. So I got short and then I took my first piece of profit at $39.89 in front of the low a day. And then I took my second piece of profit in front of support at $39.62. And at this point, I was getting ready to go get my sister from the Cleveland airport. So I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to be like going and traveling. So I'm going to take my next piece of profit in front of the next resistance, which is around $39. It's a pretty wide support level. So you have a lot of support between 39 and 39.25. So I was driving to Cleveland, and this is a hilarious story, right? Because I'm very old school. Like, I won't trade off my phone. And I know I can make my life so much easier if I did, but I have my hotspot hooked up to my laptop. Okay. So I get an alert on my phone that I'm about to take profit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta pull over. I pull over on the side of the highway and I take my profit at 39.30.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, okay, this works out. Like I was like, this is awesome. I'm driving to Cleveland. You know, I'm like a dinosaur taking profit on my laptop, which people would laugh, right? Because my uncle, my husband's uncle, he showed me all of his trading records, and he trades like on paper. Like, he doesn't even do the whole like computer. Like, he's like, wow, that's really simple. Like, he does it all by paper. So when I say I'm a dinosaur, he laughs because he's like, no, you're not. Like,
so crazy. So crazy.
But yeah, so I took profit there, and then I was sitting at the airport, and I was like, hey guys, because I had Chai alert it for me, because I literally was on the side of the highway. I was like, this is dangerous. So Chai alerted it for me. Thank you, Chai. But she alerted that, and then when I got to the airport, I came on the mic and I was like, hey, I want to see that 200-day moving average be tested today. Now that we've broke down through the 50-day, we were through the 100-day at this point. Like, literally, Roblox has a lot of support at 39. And we just plowed through that level.
Yeah, that was a nice through it.
Yeah, we plowed through it. And then you can see on the bounce back, we retested it and couldn't get above. Like, there was no looking back once 39 was broke. And then literally I picked up my sister. This is where the story gets even better. I pick up my sister and she's like, what are you looking at on your phone? I was like, sis, I'm trading. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have to focus. So we're driving back from Cleveland and I see a rest stop and like my alert goes off and we're chatting, you know, because we haven't seen each other in like a year. So we're chatting. And I'm like, sis, I got to pull over and take final profit. I'm so sorry. Like, my niece was like, I got to go to the bathroom. I was like, perfect. We're going to go to the bathroom.
Great. We're going to do this.
So we pulled over at a rest stop and I took final profit at 38.64. My alert went off at 30.30, but, you know, I had to get through traffic.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So there was a little bit of turbulence all the way, but that was the trade of the day, and that was actually a 7-to-1 trade. So it was
unbelievable. That is, I mean, this is something. When you take a look at this trade, guys, you look at I'm going to draw this out for visuals, for visual effects. Okay, I'm going to do that with candles. Okay, we're going to do that with a candle right over here. Right, we'll do a box. So this is the size. Like, if we're just doing it just based on size, okay? This is the size of her risk compared to her profit. Like, oops, I didn't mean to just do that. I mean, this is when you talk about risk reward. And, you know, a lot of traders will try to, you know, you hear a lot of people talk about, you know, 2-to-1, 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 or some people say, oh, 3-to-1, 3-to-1. Well, how about a 7-to-1? I feel like this is like I don't know. Look at this. What does this even look like? I don't know. It looks like
it was awesome.
It's like,
it was a great Wednesday. Okay.
Unreal. Just beautiful.
It was a great
Absolutely beautiful. And I saw we had somebody in here. Robin Hood Zach says, I just made $4,000 in 3 days, says Robinhood Zach. Great job. Ed Terrell, the mods put the fish in the barrel. All you have to do is catch one. They also explain how to find ones to put in the barrel so you can learn yourself. I absolutely love it. This is a beautiful trade, very well executed, great patience on the entry, very super, just a good entry, so close to the stop, really lets you size into the position. And that's something you guys will learn. Like, you make your money on your entries. The better your entry is, meaning the closer your entry is to your intended stop loss, the bigger the position size you can get. You have to understand that. Like, this is the difference between conservative trading styles versus aggressive trading styles. We do have to welcome Elvis. Elvis, welcome. All right. 8 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Elvis. Guys, again, just go to ttgoffer.com. You have to enter the coupon code TTG121. You have to click apply code. The price then will drop down to $897. That's a 59% discount. If anybody has questions or if you are having a hard time signing up, you have to text us 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. If you are having any problems, 786-505-4049. Text that number. We'll answer any questions you have. If you're having a hard time signing up, we'll help you. Also, if you're used to be a member or a trial, you have to text that number so we can whitelist. Yeah, so we can whitelist your email. And I think like what I'm trying to do with this stream, with these trades for everybody, guys, as we're breaking them down, I want the audience, I want the viewers to really see and take away different lessons from the different trades. My lesson was very technical, based on volume and understanding high volume through resistance, low volume on pullbacks to retest it, confirming your entry points and giving you what is a TTG triangle setup, right? That was the lesson from my small cap trade on MGOL. The lesson I think people can take away from this trade, Jess, on RBLX, I'll tell you what I think really stands out to me with this. And then if there's something else that stands out to you, we can also, add to it. But it's the entry. It's the conservative entry of shorting a stock when it bounces and also buying a stock when it pulls back. So the difference in a conservative style and an aggressive style has nothing to do with position size. You can trade with $1 million account and be conservative. You can trade with a $500 account and be very aggressive. The conservative or aggressiveness of your trading is based on where you enter your trades. And the more conservative your entry, the bigger your position size can be. So when you get winners like Roblox, you can make exponentially more money on the trades that you are right on than you will ever lose on the trades that you are wrong on. And the easiest way for you to make consistent profits as a trader, it's not be right more. The easiest way for you to make more money is lose less when you are wrong and make more money when you are right than you lose when you are wrong. Most traders, it's the opposite. Most traders, they'll lose $500 when they're wrong. They only make $150 or $200 when they're right. That forces you to have a 75% win rate just to break even. And that's not realistic. You want to be able to make money with a 50% win rate. In order to do that, you need to perfect your entries, more conservative entries. And that's what really stands out to me. Risking 20 cents to get $2 on that final take. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah. And I think for me, another lesson members and viewers watching can take from this that we talked about the other night on the stream is trusting your levels. Like, I saw a comment about like trading while driving is not advisable. Like, listen, I 100% agree because I generally have kids in my car. So like, I'm not while I'm driving, right? But this is where trusting your levels comes into play, right? Because right off the bell, like Mike was going over his pre-game watch list about ENPH, and I was like, oh, I had a similar plan for Sunrun, right? And I entered that trade. I put on my watch list, look for a pullback into 1920. I entered that trade at 1923. All right. because I trusted my levels because I watched the stock. I watch price action. I'm watching, that sector. So you learn all this in True Trading Group. And it was the same thing with Roblox. Like, yes, I could have entered that trade at 41, but that's not a level that I trusted like I did 40, 50. So I waited for that setup, that specific setup. And if I didn't get it, I wasn't going to enter the trade. Like you can see, Roblox rolled over without me. I wasn't in the trade yet. Like I was not in that trade when we rolled back through the 50-day. I waited for that specific setup. And this is where trusting your levels, trusting your analysis, this all comes into play when you have a busy schedule and you have to set alerts and you have to set hard stops. You have to trust your trade plan. Because I cannot tell you how many times people said, well, why didn't you get in at 41? Why didn't you get at, why wouldn't you enter the trade at 4? Yeah, I could have. Right. I could have, but that wasn't my plan. Yeah. And you'll have to trust your analysis. So if there's something you can take away from this, it's, this is where the importance is of, why we do red to green workshops, to learn charting, because a lot of what I know today is one, of course, because my mentor right here, I've stalked him for several hours. Like Professor, he's taught me like the trifecta and the trade line and the golden, and the golden crosses. And
I want to just, Joe beat me to it. So I saw this comment from Michael. Michael Klein says, is this for beginners? And Michael, I see you asking a couple different questions. I saw when Robinhood Zach said that they made $4,000 in 3 days. You're like, well, how much money do you need in order to make $4,000 in 3 days? And so, you're asking, is this for beginners? So I can tell that you're on the fence, and I can tell that you're considering joining the group, Michael. And I do hope that by the time this live stream is finished, that you do decide that True Trading Group is the place for you. But what I would like to do, Michael, is I'll give you my answer. Members of True Trading Group. Michael Klein wants to know, is this for beginners? So if you are a member, I would like for you to answer that question for Michael, but explain to him why. So if you're a member of True Trading Group, do you think this is for beginners? And if so, answer why that is. Now, Michael, I'll give you my answer. And while I'm talking to you, I think it's be helpful if you pay attention, maybe read some of the comments that members are going to give you as they type through chat. Because a lot of members, when they join True Trading Group, they did not know, some of them never traded a stock a day in their life. So this young lady right down here, okay, Jess, when Jess joined True Trading Group as a member about 2.5 years ago, knew nothing, did not know what VWAP was. Now here she is executing 7-to-1 trades as a full-time professional trader and a moderator now at True Trading Group. 2.5 years ago, Michael, she did not know what VWAP was. Okay, so to put this in lightly for you, True Trading Group will start you off. We have beginner courses and we have advanced courses. Now, the beginner courses are going to start you off from absolute day one and walk you through and hold your hand throughout the entire process. If you're already a seasoned trader, just go right to the advanced. You don't have to go through the beginner courses if you've already been trading for a decade, but you want to take your trading to the next level, you go right to the advanced. But otherwise, Michael, you start right from the beginning. You start right from day one. We have members in True Trading Group that never traded a stock or an option a day in their life before they joined us. And then we have people that were former market makers at Deutsche Bank, people that worked at Morgan Stanley, like Wall Street professionals. We have an asset wealth manager that lives in Australia that manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. And we have everything else in between that. So, Michael, to answer your question, it's absolutely for beginners. It is something absolutely that you could achieve and you could accomplish and you could understand. And that's a testament to the training and the knowledge and the education and the camaraderie that you receive and the mentorship that you receive as a member of True Trading Group. We have a comment here from Steve. I've been trading for a decade and learned nothing compared to what I've learned in a couple of months at True Trading Group. Yeah, there you go, Steve. That actually is one hell of a comment. I've been trading for a decade and I've learned nothing compared to what I've learned in just a few months as a member of True Trading Group. And that is the truth right there.
Yeah, Mike. And if you don't mind me adding into this.
Yeah, of course.
For me, it was like True Trading Group has everything you need. It's all organized, right? Through the courses, you have your chat room, you have the additional study groups and webinars and trader paloozas that are on your platform. And for me, it was like, how much do I want to invest into this career, right? Because from the get-go, I knew this was going to be something I wanted to make a career. This wasn't something that I wanted to do for a hobby. Like, this wasn't just like, hey, I want to get into this next hype stock to make $1 million. Like, this was something I knew I wanted to have a foundation for my family. And so, you know, True Trading Group had it all right there organized for me to do that. And I knew if I gave my effort and I was in the chat room asking questions, and not just the moderators, like we talk about the moderator, but like the members.
Yes.
You know, I remember as a member, I remember asking them like, hey, I think this is a TTG triangle. And they're like,
Not quite.
like, oh my gosh, like, look at this setup. It's a clean bull flag, you know, and they're like, oh wow, really great setup. Like, yeah, I'm going to take that trade, you know? And so like, it helped build my confidence. Like, I was putting my knowledge to work in the chat room. And now we have something called STR, which is, you can go in there after trading hours, go over setups. People are in there educating about, like, literally, if you want to make this a career and you treat it like college, you will do well for yourself. And I am proof of that. Because if you put forth the effort and the time and you put oomph behind your knowledge and your education, just like you would if you wanted to become a brain surgeon, right? You have to go to college. You have to practice. You have to continuously show up and learn new skills and technology. And it's the same thing. You have to show up every day. You have to learn. You have to grow. We have everything. Like,
that's true.
We have everything.
So it's,
and the diversity of the moderators.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just me. Like, I'm not just an equities trader. You know, we have.
oh, come on, don't do that to me, Jess. It's so unfair. I feel so terrible for that. Come on.
He trades small caps, right? He trades a little bit of everything because he's amazing. But then we have Chai. You know, she does high volatility options. You know, we have Simmons. He does like small cap stuff. We have Glenny, who does long swing trades, you know, for people who don't want to trade every single day, because some people don't.
You want to buy a stock and hold it for a month, Glenny's your guy.
Yes, exactly. And then we have Toner, you know, he does like all or nothing trade, and they're amazing, you know, like we have such a variety of traders here. And then Jay, swing trader, right? So like there's so much here that and geo scalping, yes.
And Moment with his iron condors and credit spreads and strangles. Yes. I mean, it's just.
So regardless of where you are on your trade journey, when you join True Trading Group, we have a moderator and something and members for all of you to learn and benefit from. Like, I don't think one single person here can argue, which you can tell me if I'm wrong, members, but not one single member here can say like, there's not at least one moderator or member in this chat room that I've learned something from.
Yep. Amen.
And if you apply yourself, you will learn something.
Amen.
You will learn something.
I love it, Jess. I love it. Great job. Absolutely destroyed Roblox. The Roblox queen. Absolutely. They should just send you a Robux, some free Robux to give to your kids, I feel like.
And maybe you know what? I don't feel like I got to appropriately do this in chat because I was at a rest stop. But I just want to tell all the members in chat with Run, because that was a killer trade too. All right. Yeah. That was a killer trade too. With Run and Roblox, I just want to say, whoop, there it is.
I love how you did that. As well,
I do this at my desk too. Like,
yeah, and you snap your
I'm like, dang.
Like, oh, we're serious now on this one. Great job, Jess. A banger of a trade. Congratulations, all the members that capitalized on this trade. So we went from small caps to mid caps, which means now We're finishing it off with the large caps. Jess, congratulations on a banger. Before we bring on our next moderator to recap the third banger of the day. Congrats, Jess. Thank you very much. I'll let you go enjoy the time with your family. Tell your sister hello from all the TTG fam.
I will.
Have a blast. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a great night. All right, folks. So that's second banger of the day. I told you there were three of them. I told you there were three very different types of trades, three very different type of trading styles, but three very similar results. And that is what a professional education can really do for you guys. Without any further ado, I'd like for you all to give a big, warm TTG ayo to Shy Ma in. Hello.
Ayo.
What's up, Shy? How you
What's
doing?
going on?
Oh, just another day in the life at True Trading Group, just talking about some bangers. It's just kind of what we do here.
Yeah, it was a good day. This market has been challenging. The great thing about TTG is that even the mods get to contact the other mods for different things. And Mike, you and I, we had about a 30-minute conversation just on the market. Yesterday, I just hit you up, called you on your cell phone, talked about the market, different things that I have going on, different setups, and you gave me some advice, and that's what TTG is all about. Like it's the epitome of what TTG is all about. It's members helping members, mods helping members, mod helping mods,
and members helping mods,
and members helping mods. I went into STR the day before yesterday, and I was in there with Uni, Green Candle, just some of our top members, and we were just going over trades and stuff like that. So between going to STR the day before yesterday, talking to you yesterday, and everything is just back on track now.
I love it. I'm so happy. To say, we had a wonderful conversation yesterday. Guys, that's the thing. Like support. It's very important to support each other. It's very important to have that type of family mindset, because trading can be a very lonely thing and a very lonely profession. You want to make sure, that you have people that you can go to. You have people that understand what you're going through, that have gone through what you have gone through, that can help guide you through it. Otherwise you can just, your mind can play very dangerous tricks on you and lead you down a downward spiral to where you lose control of things. And it's important to have a support system there to help, pick you up when you're down and help, keep you modest when you're on fire, and make sure that you just stay even balanced. And that's very, very important when you are, when you're a trader, and there's so many psychological and mental aspects to this thing. But today was all about the bangers. Today is
all about the bangers, and I have been a bear at heart, so like the last 2 weeks have not favored me because I've been a bear at heart just with the macro economic things going on. But today I came in and I could have been a bear on tech, but actually I was looking at Home Depot from the jump. And I came on the mic. That's the thing about TTG. This is not like, we're not Monday morning quarterbacks. We come on, we give you our game plans. First thing in the morning, I'm on at 8:30, 8:40 in the morning, telling people what my setups are, what I'm looking at, and then the only thing you have is execution after that. So Home Depot was number one on my list. And if you go to a daily chart, I will tell you why. During pre-market, we were gapping over the 50-day. All right, let me look at my chart because your colors are different. So during pre-market, we were gapping over. We had the 100-day sitting there.
Yep.
And then we had
the 100 is two, but like
then we had the 200-day sitting there as well.
Yep. 200 is 300. The 200-day is 300.
Yeah, so 200-day was 300. So like during pre-market, we was gapping over this, and also it's not just those moving averages, but that 295, 296 level has been a key area of resistance for months now. So if you zoom out, you'll see all that resistance at 295, 296 for a while. Like the stock get to it, we sell off, get to it, we sell off. And now we're finally gapping over it. So I came on the mic and I said, this was my top idea of the day. I'm looking for a pullback into the 200-day and that 100-day to get long Home Depot. And I'm looking for us to push. There's a gap that Home Depot has that I'm looking for us to push into. So right off the bell, we didn't get quite down to it. We kind of came down, tested 297-ish. Good enough for me, right? Like it's stronger than everything in the market right now. So when we got to 298, right at 939, I went on ahead and got long Home Depot. I alerted the $300 calls, and then off she went. Right. So I alerted the $300 calls for this week. I took profit at let me just pull this up really quick. So yep. So I got in at 150 because I was in this week's calls. I took profit at 939 at 180, at 947 at 210, and at 1034 at 240.
Let me go here.
Yep. And then we kind of like stalled and we pulled back, right? And I was in this week's contracts. A lot of members stayed in these contracts. I did not. When the market, and if you show the SPY, the market started to pull back like very aggressively. So you see this pullback that the market is having, and then look at Home Depot though. Like the whole time the market's pulling back, Home Depot just chilling.
And this line that's on my screen right now, I didn't just draw this now. That's the line that I drew from the daily chart.
Yes.
So that's the 100-day moving average.
Yes.
And you see how beautiful it's holding support in the face of this deep market pullback. Hell of strength.
And so it's just hanging out. I'm like, I came on, I said, there's no real reason for me to get out of this trade. The market's pulling back, Home Depot pulled back, but it's not breaking any areas. We've taken profit, 3 times. So like we're sitting good. Actually, I wanted to switch to next week contracts just because, when you're in options, you have that theta that can just eat you alive. And I didn't know how long we were just going to trade sideways. So what I did was I exited this week's contracts. A lot of members stayed in. So I exited this week's contracts. Yep. And then I decided to switch to next week's contracts. The $300 call, same strike. I just gave it a little bit more time just in case we just stayed in that area. And I bought those at 1141. They were $300 calls at 470. And then during lunch, we kind of popped up. I had my stop, and this was a great trade. The reason why this is a great trade is that my risk was so minimum, just like Jess's trade, that I put my stop at $2.99, right? So $1. so literally, because we had pulled back into that 298.89 area. So like I just used that as my stop. That's like 1 delta, right, of your stop. So I put that as my stop, and I just said, well, if the market's going to pull back, if Home Depot can hold, I think later on in the day, I think we can get our move. So at 1241, I took profit at $5. And then at 324, I took profit at 525. But remember, there are a lot of members who did not switch contracts. And when I took profit at that 525, those contracts went to 100%. So 100% on those contracts. So like a lot of people caught this trade with me, and I'm still in a small piece. I came on a mic later on the day, and I said that it seemed like a little shift, like maybe there was a rotation out of tech, and the Dow was green, but NASDAQ was down. And I was only in a tier 1, and a tier 1 is only 25% of my position. So I'm out of book position now. So, even if the stop gap's down tomorrow, I've taken so much profit that there's really no way for me to.
Yeah, you guys, none can touch you now.
Yeah. So, I have people at, there's some people call it 80%, some people call it 100%, 110% on this trade. It was a beautiful trade. It was
it says 80% on HD for me, says Bruce.
Yeah, and it was a relative strength trade, and it had a great setup. And I was looking at things like, I kind of sector trade a little bit. So I was looking at Caterpillar that did really well today. John Deere also did very well today. Look at Cat, just in the face of the market. So if you want to be long something, you have to figure out what sector to be long. Tech was not the sector to be long today, right? It was the Dow. So you have Cat there, you have John Deere there, you have I think there's a rotation going on, and these stocks just ripped, and I was a part of that.
They ripped big time. Big time. Cat, like you said, beer. I mean,
Look at Deere.
I mean, unreal. I mean,
Yeah.
it's huge.
And then
Deere-
in comparison to the SPY, yeah, look at the SPY. Yeah, I mean, it's simple.
Look at the NASDAQ.
Yeah, look,
Crazy.
trash.
Crazy. You know, the divergence today was some of the most severe divergence that we've seen in a long time. When you see the NASDAQ is down 1.7%, but the Russell 2000's up 1.7%.
Yeah, I mean, you have IW
major divergence.
Yeah, you have IWN up, you have the Dow, you know, kind of up. You have everything else that's just kind of running. And you know, for me to be a bear, I took the long, right?
Yeah. Yep. I love it. Well,
yeah, you know, just a little, you know, for the new members that are here, you know, and listen, Home Depot pulled back during the aftermarket, but it's still above that 100-day movement. And honestly, as long as it's there, I am fine.
Yeah.
And to me, the best part of this trade was to be able to identify, number one, you know, that setup, you know, just if when the market's pulling back, what's strong. So, you know, you have to be able to look at relative weakness and relative strength. And then also for me personally, it was I'm going to get out of it's a Wednesday. I'm going to get out of these weekly contracts and I'm going to go to next week's, right? So like those are the things that really solidify you as a trader, knowing that afternoon, while I could make more money in this trade, I'm going to switch it to the next week just to give myself a little bit more security, because I know that theta can start to eat at my contracts a little bit. So yeah. I'm just most proud of myself for that.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, just a really good to have the understanding of the risk and of the options and the theta to exit, and then recognize the relative strength. And that's the lesson I think that really I want people to take away from this trade. Like I said, I wanted to go through, like, you know, key takeaways from my trade, key takeaways from Jess's, key takeaway from your trade. And one that really stands out is just the wherewithal of the relative strength. Because when you take a look, like you said, like your second entry, which is right here for those that are following, this is the second entry. Okay. The first entry was here. The second one is here. And it's like, you see how the stock is just staying above the 100-day moving average. I drew a line across the 100-day moving average. That's what this is. It's holding, while the SPY was selling off. And what ends up happening is you say to yourself, okay, well, now the SPY has just reached, yesterday's low. So if you get any type of a bounce, right, if you get any type of a bounce back in the SPY, if there's any type of upward movement, which you had here going into the afternoon session, that should start to see the stock that's been holding. It should start to push that to the upside. And guys, that's exactly when you started to really make that move. And then you got the push into the close. So like to see that relative strength type of play is giving you the second entry, what turned out to even be the bigger move.
Yes.
It's just a beautiful type of trade. And then understanding the theta and getting out of the weekly expiration, going after next week's. And it's just a really well executed trade and very well planned and very well thought out.
Yeah, and I do think Home Depot, I mean, there's a gap on the daily chart. I think if we're going to get this rotation out of tech into, you know, things like John Deere, things like Cat, you know, things that haven't ran as much, I think Home Depot is a prime candidate. I was short Home Depot at one point. But I like, you have to understand not just the stock, but the market as a whole, right? So if everyone wants to buy tech, then of course things like John Deere, Cat, you know, anything else is going to get kind of demolished, right? Anything in the Dow, anything in the IWM, everybody's going to switch to those cyclical stops. But now people, you know, NVIDIA ran up 161%, you know, like they're going to start taking profit. And where do you want to put your money? Right, you want to put your money in something that's a little bit more secure, a little bit more safer. And for me, you know, that is Home Depot. We have that gap sitting at 303. I think it's a gap fill all the way up to 308. You know, we could get the three white horses. You know, like if we get another gap tomorrow if tech is still weak. So you could get that move to that gap entry and that gap fill, and that's kind of what I'm playing for. But we'll see. We'll just take it as we get it. I know a lot of members got a 80% to 100% on those weekly contracts. I hit about 80% on those weekly contracts, and then I switched to the next week's contracts, and got 20, 30% on that. And that's because I wanted to be able to hold this to tomorrow to see what the market does.
Yeah, because if you held Friday's expiration into tomorrow, you're losing 15%, 18%.
Yeah, even if I was in this week's options, I would have just took final profit at the 100% and just been done with the trade. Yeah. But I think the stock could just have a little bit more upside, and I'm just kind of playing for it. If I get stopped out, then I'm taking so much profit it doesn't matter. It's still a banger. It's still a great trade, and you got it. And this is what trading is about. It's about, especially playing options. I think a lot of people look at options as a get rich quick scheme. Kind of, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. And knowing when to turn it up and turn it down, when to play weeklies, when not to play weeklies. I did a whole options boot camp on that. When to play weeklies, when not to play weeklies. The double of volatility in a given stock, etc. This is the prime example of that.
Beautiful. I love it. We got a comment here from DMC. He says, I made a bag today, enough that I don't have to stress paying my wife and kids' bills for a month.
That's right.
There you go. Now we're talking. Yes. I love it. Well, Shai, congrats on.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on a good one. Congrats. Great trade. Great.
Kathleen Du says Shai's boot camp is where I learned how to trade options. That's right. Yeah. I took you from a baby, and I grew you up in 2 days.
I love it. Kathleen Duke, you're the best. Congratulations. I saw some big wins for you on options. Congratulations. I love it. I love to see it. Oh man, we got such an amazing group of people. I just love it so much. Congratulations, guys, on a fantastic day inside. She just said she took me from 0 to 100. Kathleen,
you're right. Yeah, that was a long 2 days, but and that's what TTG is all about. And the funny thing is that I learned everything I know from TTG, right? So, and you just have to find your own style. You have to figure out how to make it work.
Look at the comment.
Look at Kathleen Duke. That's right. I use Kathleen Duke. Like she was the person in the boot camp. Like, can we take a quick break? And I'm like, give me 10 minutes. We'll take a break, and then when Mama Duke comes back, we'll start. Right?
When Mama Duke comes back, y'all better be ready. When Mama Duke comes back, you guys better be ready.
Yeah. So it's been a good experience. The boot camp. I know you have your boot camp. I'm looking so much forward to that. I mean, it's TTG is everything that I could even imagine this, right? Like when I started this journey, I started with AMC and GME, not knowing anything about the stock market, kind of got into it through some family members, and made a lot of money and then lost a lot of money and found TTG like on a humbug. I'm country, so I'm in Georgia. Look at the Falcons, so like on a humbug kind of experience. And now, to be able to quit my job, do this full time, be a moderator, identify these trade setups, to be able to host a boot camp where I can educate members on the things that I learned, it's been phenomenal, right? So I'm not in GME or AMC or anything like that. I took my profit, I'm not diamond handing anything. I'm playing. I only trade mid to large cap options. I don't trade equities whatsoever. I'm an options trader, right? So like GME just got smoked.
Yeah, GME got rocked. 15%. 15% on GME.
Oh man, I know they fired their CEO and stuff like that, and
Cohen's taken over as executive chair and CEO. I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that I don't even mess with stuff. I don't trade small caps. I don't trade equities. I trade nothing but options, right? And that's what I do is mid to large cap options, and that is how I've been successful. That's how I quit my job. That's how I support my family, and that's what I do. So like that's what we're here doing. And if you want to be a part of it, you want to be a part of the TTG fam, just come join us. You know, and look out the market, Mike. Like, no, go out the market. It pushed all the way down to that 100-day, and it pushed all the way back, right? So like, it's crazy right now.
It looks good.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
I love it. Oh man, what a day. What a day. We'll see. It's gonna be tough to top it. We'll see. You know, we'll see if we can top it tomorrow.
I don't know. Thursdays are my days, though. You know, my favorite days are Thursdays. Yeah, Thursdays are my days. I love Thursday. I don't know why. You know, it's this thing. You know, we keep a trade journal and everything, and my biggest days are always on Thursdays. I have no idea why.
Here we go.
But I think it's because I get a feel for the market throughout the weekend, and Thursday you just smash it, right? So,
we got to welcome Daniel. Daniel.
Let's welcome Daniel.
Daniel's the newest member to the family. Daniel, welcome. We're down to 7 of those spots, guys. TTGoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Your goals are a lot closer than you think, folks. You got to use that coupon code. You click apply code. It drops to $8.97. That's it for the whole year. No funny business. We don't sell you half the solution. We don't. There's no upsell for courses or tools. They're all included for the $8.97. I'll give you double your money back if you can't make that $8.97 back at least once. That's how we work. At True Trading Group, we've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of our members. 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. Go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, click apply code. Price drops $8.97. Get your butts in chat. Shy.
The thing is that Jess and I both were members who became mods, and this platform gave us the means to do that. So come join, you know, get educated and work your butt off, you know, and quit your job and do this full time. Retire yourself.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. To people that are watching. And you, what, Shy? You joined what, 2 years ago?
2.5 years ago. About 2.5 years ago.
No, so you and Jess are right around the same time. You and Jess joined right around the same time.
She joined right before me, so I think I'm like 2 years, 3 months.
Yeah, so about 2.5 years. So if you're watching this YouTube channel, you're watching this live stream, and you're saying to yourself, I want to be able to be a full-time trader. I want to be able to make enough money to earn a living being a full-time trader. You just heard from 2 people that joined True Trading Group as members 2.5 years ago. Did not know.
That's true. Jessica was my first one-on-one. I did a one-on-one. I was a trial member, and then I was an annual member. Then I became lifetime, and my first one-on-one was with Jessica.
That is awesome. I did not know that.
That was my only one-on-one that I ever did was with Jessica.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. So that's incredible. I'm not surprised, but that's so incredible. I love it. I love you two have blossomed into just unbelievable traders. You guys just impress me every single day. And the work that you've put in is recognized by the members. It's recognized by myself, and it's recognized by your trading. And I think there's people that are watching this YouTube channel and watching this live. I'm telling you now, your goals are a lot closer than you think. It is incredible what actual real professional level of education can do for you. Access to the real tools, being part of the right community. 2.5 years ago, these 2 women did not know what being consistently profitable and being a professional trader, they did not know what all of that stuff entailed, right? Shy didn't understand, what she understands about options now. Jess didn't know about shorting, into conservative entry levels. And, Shy didn't really understand delta and theta and,
that was Chris Conner.
Gaps and the 100-day moving average and everything you hear them talk about on this live stream about their trade analysis and their trade execution. 2.5 years ago, they were in the exact same position that you are all right now. Most likely, I assume, found us on a live stream, probably.
Matt Kors. I joined. I was following Matt Kors.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, well, if you really want to know how to trade like TTG, he said it like just not even promoting it. He was like,
he was just like, hey, this is a group.
Like he was like, the group. I was like, what's that? And then he kind of told me what it is. And he was like, they got a YouTube channel. And I went to the YouTube channel and joined the trial.
Awesome. Oh, we got to welcome Jamal. Jamal, 6 spots now left, guys. These spots are going quick, guys. After 6 spots are gone, Price goes up to around $9.50. So grab it now for the $8.97. Go to ttgoffer.com. How do you know you're one of the 6? Simple. When you enter the coupon code TTG121 and click apply code, if the price drops to $8.97, then you know you're good to go. If it doesn't, sorry, we already had 6 people that joined. But if you have any questions, you can always text us, 786-505-4049. Don't be shy. You'll talk to a real person, not somebody on the other side of the world. You'll talk to a real person, a representative of True Trading Group that can help answer any questions you have. We're fully transparent. Okay, we are fully transparent and open to anything you guys. You want to know about me, you want to know about our trading, you want to know about the courses, about the W Run-Up Guarantee, whatever you want to know about. You text us, we'll answer any questions that you guys do have. Like I said, 2.5 years ago, these people they were in the exact same position that you were in, which means you have 2 people that 2.5 years ago were in the exact same position that you are, watching one of these live streams, debating whether or not they should join True Trading Group.
Absolutely.
Here they are 2.5 years later, full-time professional traders, earning a living off their trading profits. She turned down a 6-figure job to be a full-time trader, folks.
I did.
She turned down a 6-figure job to be a full-time trader.
One of the scariest decisions of my life.
Yeah, best decision of my life.
It was one of the scariest decisions of my life. You know, I am a computer engineer by trade. I've been a director. I've been a regional IT manager for Amazon, director of IT for a subsidiary company that does government contracts. So I'm also a disabled veteran. So IT is my thing, and I had I had an opportunity to make more money than I made at a previous job, and Adam had called me, offered me to be the mod, so I was a mod, and I was going back and forth with it, and I just really turned it down. Like that is something that I never envisioned myself doing, but I took a chance on myself. Listen, I can get a job at any time. You know, there's a plethora of jobs. Go look at the job. You know, we're gonna get jobs dated tomorrow. There are jobs out here if you want to work.
We're gonna get jobs dated tomorrow. There's jobs out here.
Yeah, I have a master's degree. I have tons of experience. I did this in the Air Force, and I turned it down. Like, I'm just gonna come and be a full-time trader and stick with TTG. And it's been the most freedom I've ever had. It's been the best thing for my mental health that I could ever imagine. So I give nothing but love, and I pay nothing but homage to this platform.
I love it. Incredible. Listen, myself and thousands of members are glad you made the decision that you did.
Well, my family thought I was crazy, but hey, you only get one chance, right? I mean, you have to think about that, right? You really only get one chance to really bet on yourself. And we do it. You can do it the right way forever. You can do it the easy way. You can work the 9 to 5s. You can go to school. You can get the degrees. You can do it the easy way forever. That is the easy way. You think it's not because of the amount of work you put into it, but the hard way is really just betting on yourself. That is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, is believe in me, right? Because I had credentials that made other people believe in me. I had experience that made other people believe in me, but the hardest thing that I had to personally ever do was to truly believe in me, because I didn't know if I was going to make it doing this. I don't know if I'm good enough. You don't know if you're good enough to do this, but you are, right? And you get the proper education, and you do the right things, and you follow your rules, and you have your stop losses and everything. You really are good enough to do this. 2.5 years. I went to school for 15 years,
I don't know. I just got hyped. Like, before I go to bed, I'm going downstairs. I gotta hit the bag a little. I gotta go.
I do, boss. I'm not gonna BS you or anything. The easiest thing for me to do is to go get a job, because I can do that. I have done that a plethora of times, right? The hardest thing for me to do ever in my life, and I've talked to Adam about this, and I remember talking to Wolf, was really like, my family, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to believe in me. Right? I'm going to take a chance on me. Like, that's the hardest decision I ever had to make, because my whole worth was like your whole being, from going to school and you graduate high school, you graduate college, so you get a good job, you get the job, and then you want to get promoted, and then you get another opportunity, you take the other opportunity, and then now you're going to say, okay, I don't want to do any of that anymore. I'm going to go do something completely different that's not in my career field. and I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna do something that I have 2 years experience in, experience doing. I have 13, 14 years, 15 years of IT experience. I can do that and make 6 figures easily. You gonna give that all up to trade? Absolutely.
Yep.
Because there's no bosses. There's no bosses. I am my own boss. I sleep well at night. I sleep very well at night. And I, all the education I have, all the analytical, that transfers a little bit. But all the skills, the discipline, learning to read a chart, that's all TTG. I didn't know anything. Jason Simmons helped me set my chart up. I didn't even have like VWAP on there. I didn't even have my movement averages. I had to look at the little recording and be like, what's the movement average? What's the difference between the EMA and the SMA? I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm just seeing Jess's comments. Jess is still on the live stream. Okay, Jess's comment. Look what you created, Mike.
Yeah.
Like you taught us how to become beasts.
And it was so amazing because recruiters, once they get you, because I was in negotiations, and once they get you the offer that you say you want, because I didn't think they was gonna go for what I wanted, and once they get it, they just know they have you locked in. I'm like, yeah, no. 2 months of negotiating, yeah, no.
Nah, sorry.
I'm just gonna stick it. I'm just gonna believe in myself.
So awesome. I love
Best thing I've ever did. And if you want to give yourself, just give yourself a chance, man. Win, lose, or draw. I box. Win, lose, or draw. Give yourself a chance. You may be surprised as to what you can accomplish.
Exactly. But if you don't try,
you never know.
You'll never know. I tell people all the time, you might be $1 million trader. You'll never know. There's nothing stopping somebody from becoming.
It's really just the fear that keeps us in the box.
Yep.
All right. It was the fear that would keep me in the box. And I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. I went and did that. I live my life by anything that I'm afraid of, I just take a chance. And I took a chance on this, and it took a chance back. And I was born to trade.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. We're out of here. We're out of
here.
All right. We're out of here.
Sign up. I see y'all in chat. The market is meant for people who look like us, who sound like us, who talk like us, the everyday people who sit in their, entertainment rooms watching the Denver and Miami play and all this stuff. We're talking about generational wealth, people. Things that your grandparents can give you, things that your parents can give you, but things that you can give your kids and your family members. So that's what we're talking about right here.
Absolutely. And I want to hit on one person. We got a comment right now, members, from Price Action 093. I see your question, brother. It says, can I try even having a 6 to 6:30 p.m. job? So yes. So you're talking about more than a 12-hour.
I had a 12-hour job.
And Shai did it, having a 12-hour job. Members of True Trading Group, you tell yes or no. Can Price Action do this? Working from 6 to 6:30. Simple yes or no. You guys sound off in chat. See, Price Action, what you will understand, and the reason why I'm going to tell you the answer is yes, is because we're going to help you figure out what your trader identity is and get you into a trading style that is best suited for your current situation. Yeah. Now, obviously, a scalping mentality or a scalping style or a scalping strategy is not going to work for you. A scalper is someone, I'm not a scalper, Shai's not a scalper either. We do have one moderator that is a scalper, but scalpers get in and out of trades very rapidly. They're in and they're out within seconds or minutes. They're not in a trade for hours or days. I'm in trades for hours. Shai's in trades for hours. Sometimes I'm in trades for several days. Sometimes Shai's in trades for several days. Okay, we have another moderator, Glenny. He's in trades for like a month. We have other moderators that are in trades for like 1 or 2 days. We have others that are maybe a week. Okay, so it's all about finding a trading style that is going to work for you. And will help you do that. And that's why the answer of Price Action is yes.
I mean, when I joined, I was I worked full-time, right? So I was working pretty much from 7:30 to like 8, right? And I was still able to do this, and I just had to figure out when to trade, how to trade, etc. And the good thing is we help you identify, like Mike was saying, that traded identity and get you set for it. But time is no excuse. I don't think time is no excuse, because you trade when you can, not when you want. And that's something that Mike preaches, that we all preach, that if you're too busy that day to trade, that's fine. But you will have times in which you can trade.
Yeah, we got Gary Garcia says, I work from 7:30 to 5 in a busy automotive shop, and I can still make it happen. You can make it. It works for you. Yeah. So, all right, Shai, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great job today. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Thanks for coming on.
Looking forward to tomorrow. I see you all in chat. Thank you, Mike.
Yep. Take care, Shai. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. All right, folks. Well, there you have it, guys. That wraps up the live stream here. I'm done. That's it. We're finished. Okay. You got 6 spots left for the 59% discount. So what I'll do real quick is I'll just show you guys what the platform looks like for those that are interested. If you're not interested in the membership, you can sign off. We're done with the education. Subscribe, smash the like button, turn on notifications. If you're leaving, if you're not, stick around. I'll show you the platform. Of course, you get our chat room. That's where the mods and I share our screens. We're live with the mic. We're calling out trades in real time, answering questions. You also get our mobile app. So if you can't be in front of your computer, all you need is a cell phone. Okay, you can see the screen share. You can listen to the audio. You get real-time push notifications when the mods enter and exit trades, so you can follow along with what we're doing, even if you're not in front of your computer. You get 2 private study group sessions with our mods, Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data, insider trading information, meaning like insider trades when management sells or buys shares, Trading View's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform, a simulator from ET&A that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but real-time data. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, analyst ratings, short data. It's all included for the $897, all of it. You get a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner. The mods and I give you watch list every morning, the stocks we're looking at, what the prices we're looking to buy or sell, so you know where we're focusing our attention before the market even opens. Then you get all the courses. All the courses are included. There's no upsell for courses. You don't join, and there's these VIP courses that cost more money. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, chart psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the education I learned that I worked at the fund. Then there's a video library with 600 hours of workshops and webinars. Then you can attend these workshops live once you guys become full-time members. I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend one study group, and fail to ever make the $897 back at least one time during your membership, I will give you back double your money. Okay? I will give you guys back $1,794. That's the deal. I can do that because we've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of our members, and 78% renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go check them out. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code. You have to manually type it in. TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to $897. Get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. My TG fam, I love you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow.